12 years ago, I volunteered. I found a site online that said when a child goes missing, they'll call you up, you go out, you pass out some flyers, and you help bring a child home. And I thought to myself that seemed like it was something that was easy enough, and I signed up. Sometime later, I got a call from this organization, and they had a 14-year-old girl who was missing about 50 miles from where I live, and they asked me if I'd go pass out flyers. So I went, and as I passed out flyers, people had seen this child who was missing, and they'd given me all kinds of statistics on how quickly children can fall into the hands of people who traffic kids. And so it was kind of a big deal to me. So I went, passed out flyers. People are seeing the flyers. They recognize the girl. She's been in the area. I'm calling it in to the home office, people I've never met. And after a period of time, I'd been out there for probably an hour and a half. My daughter was with me. She went with me on the first trip. And they called me and they said, "We think we have enough information to go on. Go ahead and go home." So I said something that has haunted me to this day. I said, "Fine, if you need anything else, give me a call." So we went home, and the next day I got a call, and the guy on the other end of the phone asked me, "Are you the guy who went and passed out flyers yesterday?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Are you the guy who said if we need anything else, give you a call?" I said, yeah, what do you need? I'll do it. And he told me that they believed this girl was being trafficked out of a park along a river walk, big park, and that it was an area where the police just really didn't go at night. And he asked me if I would go there that night. And I had said I would do whatever needed to be done. And so I said I'd go. And as soon as I told him I'd go, I started getting text messages with pictures of the people who they believed had this young girl, 14-year-old girl. And I mean, I don't judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of nice people out there, but these guys didn't look like very nice people. Every one of them was a mugshot, and they looked rough. So I called several people to go with me because I didn't want to be there by myself, and all of them, when they found out what I was doing, they told me to stuff it up my ass. I found a friend to go with me, and we got down to this park at about 11 o'clock at night, and we were there until sunup, and we didn't find her, and we didn't run into the people that they believed she was with that night. But all night long, I felt like I was afraid, and I couldn't imagine what it would be like to be a 14-year-old girl in the hands of the people of the pictures that they'd sent me, being trafficked, being sold. And since that experience where I was in that park and I thought about how that girl must feel, I've never, when I can go, I go. I ride, I go, and I work to get these kids out of trafficking. There's a lot to it. And over the course of those 12 years, I've been on a lot of cases. I've physically got a lot of kids out of bad situations, and my dream would be that there's never any need for people to do this. That's not ever going to happen. There's a lot of people out there doing horrible things, and so that dream's never going to happen. The one thing that's always been a challenge is having enough time. Everything I've done up to this point has been, I pay for it out of my back pocket. I hotel rooms, flyers, whatever we need to do, gas, whatever. And I've never wanted a dime from anybody. And recently, I was talking to a friend, and he suggested that I start a social media channels and ask people if they'll subscribe. Please subscribe. If I can get enough people to subscribe and watch a 2 or 3 minute video every week, I can be on the road every day getting kids out of trafficking. I don't know what greater cause you can find. I'm sure, you know, everybody believes in something different, but I think we can all come together and agree that any effort we can make to get children out of trafficking is worth it. Please click subscribe. I'll get a video out about every week. I'll keep them short. Click subscribe. If I can get enough people to help me, I can be on the road getting children out of trafficking full time. And nothing in the world would be better to me than to do that. My name is Jason Clark. I'm from Brigham City, Utah. And if any of you have a kid missing, I'd love to be able to come help. I get boots on the ground and we find these kids. We'll get them back. Thank you.